By the seventh day, God had finished his work of creating the heavens and the earth. On the seventh day, he rested from all his work. God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on that day he rested from everything he had created. This is the story of how the heavens and the earth were made, before any plants or shrubs were growing on the earth. The Lord God had not yet sent rain, and there was no man to work the ground. But mist would rise from the earth and water the land. Then the Lord God formed a man from the dust of the ground. He breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and the man became a living being. The Lord God planted a garden in Eden in the east. There he placed the man he had formed. God made all kinds of trees grow from the ground, trees that were beautiful and good for food. In the middle of the garden were the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. A river flowed from Eden to water the garden. From there divided into 4 rivers. The first river was called Pishon. The second was Gin. The third was Tigris. The fourth was Euphrates. The Lord God placed a man in the Garden of Eden to work it and take care of it. And the Lord God gave him a command. You may eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you eat from it, you will surely die. Then the Lord God said, It is not good for the man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him. So God formed out of the ground all the wild animals and birds. He brought them to the man to see what he would name them. And whatever the man called each living creature, that became its name. The man gave names to all livestock, birds, and wild animals, but no suitable helper was found for him. So the Lord God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep. While he was sleeping, God took one of the man's ribs and closed up the place with flesh. Then the Lord God made a woman from a rib he had taken out of the man, and he brought her to the man. The man said, This is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. That is why a man leaves his father and mother and is joined to his wife, and they become one flesh. The man and his wife were both naked, and they felt no shame.